Hello, guys. We are live and we will start the stream review. All right, guys. So we are starting the game review. This is day two, and I hope today the projects we'll see will be in much mature state. So we'll get started. In some time, we're gonna get our first participant. Let me just quickly share the link. So I hope you guys are building your amazing projects, and I'm very excited to review the next ones. A lot of you asked about the UI, like how you can add custom UI, but that feature will come soon, maybe in next month, along with some really interesting requested features. So sit tight and stay connected. A lot of amazing things gonna come in Dimension. With your support and feedback, we're gonna add a lot of new features, especially the ones which are requested more in quantity. And whoever is watching, please make sure you guys submit your game details. So it's not like your final submission or something. It's just you have to submit your game details, and accordingly we will do the evaluations. Your publishing will be logged after 12 p.m. tomorrow, but you have to submit your game as early as possible. There's another question. Yeah, if there is an option, it will be easier to level design. Yeah, I mean, see, grouping, I'll clear this thing in front of everyone. So grouping and moving items together, that thing is already created in Dimension, but we have kept it aside because it changed the core structure drastically. So a lot of things got easier, but a lot of things also got messed up in our development environment. But soon we're gonna push another major update where the words will be should maybe replaced by projects, and you should be able to have a hierarchy of different items. You can make groups and groups and groups of group, and you can also do instancing. So this is that will be like a very major update for Dimension, and it's coming very soon. Don't worry, and you'll be able to update materials as well. But you have to wait for that. But yeah, that will be like an totally amazing feature to have in Dimension. Also, yeah, do not make the game in interactive mode. That will just mess up your project. Okay, so we have our first participant for today. His name is Soumya. Hello.
Hello,
Hello. Okay, it's a girl. Hi, Soumya. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So if you're comfortable, you can turn on your camera.
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm waiting for my teammate to.
Okay, so is somebody else joining the call, or you guys are sitting together?
No, no, she's joining the call.
Okay, okay. Let me see. if I get any request.
Okay.
No, I hope she got the link to the meeting.
1 second, I will ask her.
Okay. Now where, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hi Navya, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You can also turn on your camera so that
I'll just do it.
it's better. I put my screen over here. Okay. So, yeah, you can start explaining about your game, what project you're building, how you came up with the idea, and what are your plans with this project.
All right. I'll just start the game once I mention first. I'll share my screen. And until then, Soumya and I can explain the idea actually. Soumya, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah. So first we were thinking of making a platformer, but then we switched to making lost and found. So firstly we were thinking to make a maze kind of thing, but then an idea came of like it because it's Indian game jam, so we thought of making a dhaba theme. So we
Oh,
came up with
interesting.
dhaba. So
Hmm.
there is a customer, there will be customers, and the player has to deliver orders. But there is a
Hmm.
twist. So
Okay.
the head or the chef will give us orders like the tea is for the lady in red sari. So we have to
Hmm.
go and find her, and then when we will deliver the order, she will ask her, "Find my key," and we will give you the tip. So it's like
Yeah.
proper theme based, like lost and found.
Okay. Okay.
So right now I'll show a very small implementation of it. So basically you see right now that you can't really. So we wanted to do procedural generation from maze like feeling, right? But so
Hmm.
right now even finding like where you have to deliver the where you have to get your order from is a like task. So let's say right now I'm looking forward and there's colliders enabled at where I can receive an order. And like if you see now find the like yeah, so now I look around and we're still like finding like this is not the final book because this is a very small, I'm showing a prototype, and now I have to find the customer with to whom I have to like get the
Yeah. Yeah.
further tip from.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as you can see, we initially had ensured that there's like no visible customer, and then now here and now you go close to the customer, you trigger their collider and they tell you find my lost key. So this is a very small implementation of that, and yeah, we can't wait to show you the final game. Yeah, right now I don't want to spoil it much.
Yeah. So, what exactly is the objective of the game?
The objective is to so there's a time limit, and the objective is to within that stipulated time limit find as many orders you can deliver and then complete as many side quests as you can.
Okay.
The side quest being find my lost key and I'll tip you
Okay. 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 So it's more like a restaurant simulator, but
with the lost and found theme. Yeah,
Louse and Fountain. Awesome,
yeah.
amazing. So, do will this game be in first person mode or third
First
person mode?
person, first person.
First person. Okay, all right. Uh, and yeah, you can always add some classical Indian background music around the game.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
this is not the final model.
Hmm.
I made something different. Actually, I can share my screen.
Yeah, yeah, you can share the
Yeah.
models also, which are coming soon inside the game.
Okay, 1 second.
Where did you get those classic Indian chair and table? I can see like
All in
green command.
Pinterest.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. That's actually the kind of furniture restaurants use these days. You know, like especially the dhaba people. They don't spend in expensive furniture.
Yeah.
It's like
Is it visible?
no, no, no. Now, yeah, it's visible now.
Okay, so I made the posters like this. You
Hmm.
can read it.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome, man. Wow.
So this one was the best poster I created.
Are there any dialogues in this game? Again, if it's not
Yes,
spoiling anything. Yeah, like
there are dialogues. And actually, before we go on to the next thing, I wanted to ask you, like I was reading the Discord and WhatsApp chats, and I saw that scripting is not yet a implemented feature. So, is there any way, like using the like events or something, we could do something procedurally?
yeah, so that's why like we have actually changed and request in a like we were in talks with IGTC and couple of things that they gave, which actually required some script. So we have talked to them and then asked for different themes which will go along with the script. So you know there can be like endless loop and running those sort of thing, but that cannot
Yeah,
require
yeah,
procedural, generating things out of the box from the loop. That's why we are not recommending it. So world
yeah. Okay.
scripting is not allowed. However, scripting is already there, and it's very simple. Yeah. So for example, on a particular event, you can directly get the entire mesh of the object or material of the object, and you can manipulate that. Even if you want, you can check in the editor. It's in the very last section, item scripting. So
Got
this
it.
is quite
Got
safe.
it.
The main scripting feature is again the documentation is not out there, so that it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to reveal it and give advantage.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's say, I'm just explaining it in detail because a lot of people are asking like about the script. The thing is, if I open the scripting feature for you guys, it won't be a problem, but I will have to support personally to explain how exactly the script work, how the
Yeah,
documentation
yeah.
is, and then me helping will again be unfair to different people who are not doing the scripting. So that's why we are discouraging the use of buying the premium, and we are also discouraging the use of script. So the basically the rules and limitations are the rules available in the premium tier as of now.
Got it.
And a lot of people are doing things with crazy creativity and crazy workarounds. Like, our next level of jugaad we are seeing with all those participants. So I think, you can figure it out. And a lot of them are asking things in the group, and community itself is helping them to solve like how you can do this, how you can collect as much items and then unlock something else. But yeah, I mean, it is great, it's great. So anything specific about the art style of this game, if you want to mention?
It's just supposed to represent like typical Indian dhabas you see on highways, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you should make some trucks and all those things, like old school Indian trucks, stand nearby there, and can have a highway where cars are moving with the sound. That would really bring life to your scene. But anyways, we always suggest something to the game who comes for the review. Anyways, moving to the final part of your game review, please introduce yourself, your studios, your personal contribution to this project.
So we are not working in a studio. We are students from UPS Dehradun. We are
Yeah.
specialized in graphics and gaming. We are both in fourth year.
Okay. Now, yeah.
Yeah, so basically our contributions were Soumya is handling like the 3D modeling. I'm so sorry, my camera is glitching right now.
Hmm.
So Soumya is working on 3D modeling and everything, and I was just handling how the like objects would react based on certain trigger events, like once the player enters the collider or something.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Awesome. So I best of luck, guys, and I hope your game do really well. So even like for all participants, it's just not about the game jam. Once you develop the game, your game will stay in Dimension. People will play it, they will like it, and we will figure out a way so that you guys can, the developers can get most of their games being played, and because it's easy to access. Like if you want to share, you can just share a link, and anybody, your even your grandparents can open these games on their phone itself. So that's the best part about the mention. So okay, thank you guys. I'll take the next participant. Okay.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Best of
Of
luck,
course.
Anamika.
Thank you.
Best of
Thank
luck,
you.
Thank you.
Soumya. Bye. Okay, so we are taking the next participant. Who is it next? I think Karthik Badadi will be the next one. So guys, we're gonna launch a very soft version of scripting maybe next month with a necessary documentation, and you guys can play out with it. But anyways, item scripting is already there. You can code the behavior of individual item on a render tick, on an event, and on load. These are the three events which are there. Okay, we have Karthik Vadadi. Hi Karthik.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, man?
Hi, Sishan. How are you? I'm doing well.
Yeah. Okay. So, Karthik, uh, first of all, welcome to ZIMENSION's Game Jam and its review. And I would love to know about your game. What is the ideology behind it? What are your ideas regarding it? So go
Yeah.
ahead.
S- Is there any echo? No, right?
Not at the moment, not on my side. Maybe you
Okay.
can turn off or mute
The stream.
me. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just share my screen. One second.
Mhm.
So the game is called Outliers First Sign,
Mhm.
and it is basically like you and your teammate, team of like scientists. They crash on a planet that's alien, and you need to find and like what you say rescue your teammates in the island.
Mhm.
uh, so basically I'll just play the game and show you what I have till now,
Mhm.
mostly focusing on the lost and found part, because like you lose all your crewmates and then like you find them one by one. And for now I'm using the uh, like the default character, but I'll be replacing it soon.
Mhm.
Three traps in each section, and like this cave. Can you hear the audio as well?
No, for that maybe you have to share the particular tab.
Okay, I think it's fine. Like it's not that much of a detail, but I've added like traps
Mhm.
where you can like, and you need to find the key to the next section, and like there'll be different sections on the map.
Mhm.
And I've that I've modeled and rigged in Blender, but it's not completely like done yet. Uh,
Mhm.
so I have to implement the enemy logic as well. But
Mhm.
one of your teammates will be in this particular area, and you need to. So you can see a waypoint up above there, right? I've not added the platforms yet, but you'll need to kind of parkour your way to the top.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, so that's like the mechanics point of stuff. But today I recently worked on this thing where, can you see the cube on the
Mhm.
far. So through animation, it's triggering a timer, and
Mhm.
I
Okay,
so
so
basically
okay, so the health is depleting due to the timer thing, right?
yes.
Okay, all right.
So
That's
this
pretty cool
opens up a
implementation.
little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I just placed it away from the map so that I can like implement just the timer section of it. Uh, but yeah, I can
Okay. Have you implemented fog here? I can see the fog.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why, the visuals are really good. And
So,
yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, there'll be different sections in the map, and like you need to find your uh, team and like unlock like get rid of the aliens as well.
Mhm. So, Karthik, okay, this is your
Yeah,
alien model, right?
I haven't implemented the rigging part yet, but like I got a concept from ChatGPT and like uh,
Okay,
got a 3D model.
you're using CSM to generate the model, right?
Yeah,
Awesome, awesome.
is that allowed?
Yeah, it is actually recommended to use what AI in whatever you do. Because that's how, the technology will look like in near future, and we want everyone to be future ready. Instead of,
Yeah,
asking everyone to be old school, we want everyone to be, future ready. Also, these are the colliders you're talking about.
yes. So basically, I just made a Cuban blender that like goes on for like 1 second and like it will trigger an event.
Hmm.
Uh, so it's like start timer, stop timer, and then I can like implement traps. So I was looking at Prince of Persia, like some of the traps that
Hmm.
like really yeah. So I wanted to implement that kind of feature as well.
Hmm. So you
And
you have used that mechanism outside the world to trigger some event. That is like the most brilliant workaround I've ever seen in Dimension. Like,
thank you.
you are making the code in a graphical way. You are visualizing the code, and you're making it's yeah,
Yeah.
it's very fascinating to see a visual representation of code or a loop with a timer. That's mind blowing. Anyway, so have you subscribed to CSM? Like,
No, I think I'll get it like because it's first tier of it.
mm-hmm. I think you can get in $1. So they are giving the subscription for like near to free.
Okay.
So I guess you can check. Did you get the coupon code for that?
I am not
You can
part of
always,
the
yeah, you can connect on the group. So we have a coupon code where you can get their uh, premium, like the standard subscription, near like in just $1. It's, as good as free. So you can
yeah.
use an very good implementation of 3D model in your concept. So Agastya, lastly, just tell us about yourself, what you do, what are your plans.
So I um, actually I'm not from a BCom MBA background and like I moved into games
Mhm. You can turn off the
back
screen
in
share.
2019.
Karthik, you can turn off the
Yeah,
screen
sorry.
share, yeah, because it will affect the performance. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so I uh, I started working on games from 2019,
Hmm.
uh, and mostly game designing, and I learned it through visual scripting. So as I mentioned, like because it's like no code, it connects with me in a much more deeper sense. And uh, yeah, I have been working as a game designer itself, but mostly in educational, like corporate solutions. So like it's for So I have not published any like team games yet. That's my goal this year.
I hope Dimension gives you the right platform to bring your ideas to life. And
Yeah,
best of luck, man. Best of luck. I really like. I'm actually very surprised and thrilled to see that mechanism, which is triggering to trigger an event. Otherwise, a traditional developer will always think of code, right? Like how I can code this
yeah,
behavior, how can I can add a timer manually. But you have used transition to perform that logic. So I think it's a learning for me as well, the coder, the founder of this main thing. It's a big learning, like how you can do this thing. And this very small feature that you've done, I think it's gonna get a lot of big eyes, a lot of people will see and appreciate it, and I'll make sure I make a video about it. Anyways, so
thank you.
thanks, man. Thanks a
So the
lot.
reason I have not made much progress on the game since yesterday is because like I discovered this and this opened up so many ideas. So I'm like thinking and like uh, ideating first so that I can change it and include stuff with this mechanic. So that's
No, no issues,
the
Karthik.
reason I've not made much progress.
Dimension is a platform where you can make things in hours. So the possibilities, I mean, trust you can make a game like you have how much
Yeah.
time? You have around about 30 hours, I guess. No, not 30 hours. 18 hours maybe until the next submission.
Oh, it's at 10 p.m. Is it?
No, no, 12 p.m. tomorrow. 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So you have the entire night. So you can
Yeah.
always
I'll have
finish it.
to push through and yeah
Yeah,
finish this.
I think you can do that. You are very close as well. You just have to push through the night. Maybe you'll be able to do that. But make sure you submit everything before 12 p.m. And I hope you have also filled up the submission form with your game details, right?
Yeah, I did.
Game.
Yeah,
So I'm
but I changed the world name after
You can change all
submitting.
the
Is that
details.
fine?
You're just your that project needs
Okay.
to be same. The link needs to be same. You can change everything. You can change name, detail, character.
Okay.
You can change all the assets, but the link has to be same. Yeah. So we're gonna take the
Mm,
next participant. And best of luck, Karthik, man. I
okay.
really love
Thank
your
you.
mechanism idea. Bye. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. So who's next? I think Manda, Kunal, and team is gonna join next. Hi, Kunal.
Hi, hello. Mm,
Hi, Kunal. How are you? Is your team member joining?
Yeah, yeah, just a second.
Yeah.
Um,
Arvind, it is right.
yeah, yeah.
Hi, Arvind. How are you?
Yeah, hello.
Hi. You guys can turn on your camera if you guys are comfortable.
Yeah, okay. Hello.
Hi, Kunal. Again.
Yeah.
Arvind, do you want to share your camera? Is he on mute? No, no, he's not.
He's on, but he's on. Okay.
So, Kunal, you can carry on. Like, just tell us about your game. What are your idea behind it?
Okay, so the game's name is called as the Lantern's Trail. Uh, it's like that's a central village where's the obelisk is there. It's a magical world. So the obelisk shatters. It is a sacred obelisk. Okay, so it shatters and scatters lanterns all over the map, and the character is lost somewhere. our character that is. So he needs to return back to his village while finding all those lanterns on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And while doing that, he might what you call that? He might get into touch with poisonous, not poisonous, sorry, uh, traps like traps or maybe mages or maybe poisonous forests. Different sorts of traps. I don't wanna share everything. I mean that would ruin your experience while playing it. Let me just share it here.
Yeah.
Okay, am I visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So basically, I've started working just yesterday night. Sorry, today evening. So it's not completely made yet, but it's basically the map. Let me just play and show you the just. I have been done with only the first part. Let me show you that. Okay, so basically it is completely dark. That is, unless you collect the lantern, light will not be glowing.
Okay.
This is the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay, let me go ahead and collect this lantern. Shit, my bad. There
You
are
can press
actually
R. You can press R to. Acha. Okay, so there is a mechanism where you can die.
yes. Okay, just a second. Okay,
Okay, so there are spikes.
yes. So I got the
And you can always press R to. Yeah.
colliders are not working. I mean, if I press on shift, it doesn't work.
So maybe the character has fallen below the collider or something.
Yeah, maybe.
So why you have to fall? Like, I mean, how do user go from this platform to that platform?
Well, once you click that, sorry, once you collect that lantern, this light glows. So you need to go that side. And when you interact with that board, there's a checkpoint created there. So you will spawn from there.
Okay, nice, 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 nice.
Okay. And once you go ahead, there are more traps ahead.
Okay.
This, this was working just fine before I joined the stream.
No, you can show it in editor also, no issues.
Okay, okay, it is working now.
Okay. So how it's going upward, like how it's climbing, it's already fallen
It is
down.
it is a slant actually. It's not.
Okay. So maybe you can I'll just suggest you just put a ramp or something, a guiding way which suggests user that you have to go, or climb up here because looking like there's a wall.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
And basically, this is the village.
Mhm.
So once you collect all the lanterns scattered all over the map, the whole village will be glowing up.
Okay.
Yeah, so and there are many ways. Like here, there should be poisonous forest. Then there's a mage around ahead here. Then there's also puzzles. If you like, have you heard about Takeshi's Castle? Yeah. So
There is a game in community called
Yeah,
Takeshi's
there
Castle. You should
is.
try.
okay, I haven't checked that. So basically, there are three doors, right? So you need to check the correct puzzle. So when you do the correct answer, you can go ahead. Otherwise, you die again, restart, something like that. And there are also some tricks that might help annoy the players who are playing. I mean, that's no fun if players aren't annoyed by dying.
Yes. Got it.
And all the models, if you want, I can show just a second. Uh, yeah, can you see it?
One second. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so basically, this is the whole map. These are spikes. I haven't done all the maze part yet. I have to do it. This was the entrance. That was the light, lantern, board, house, grasses, bench, well. That's a well, actually. That's it for now.
So, just out of curiosity, because scattered here then. So when you export them, do you make sure it's recentered and all? Because in Dimension again it will go away from origin. How do you export the objects?
I exported them singly, like just when you do this, no, like
Hmm.
if here in include you just do selected object, it will just export the
No,
selected
what about
object.
the origin of the object, like the center of the object?
That doesn't matter now. Does it?
Yeah. No, when you import it in Dimension, then it will be centered, right? Or I mean,
It is centered. It is centered.
okay, okay, okay. All right. So, is this game first person and or third
Yes,
person?
yes. It is first person.
And how
If
does
I
the
make
side?
it third person, the traps might be visible and it should ruin the fun, I think. That's why I
Oh,
made
yeah,
it
yeah,
first
yeah,
person.
yeah. That third person picking thing will come up.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to keep it like Resident Evil first, typical first person gameplay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, horror. Are there any jump scares? If I'm not spoiling
There,
anything.
there are actually.
Okay.
There are some jump cuts and there are some funny tricks. Like it's just funny. You will follow them and you'll realize that why did I even do this?
Okay, okay. I'm
It's
excited to
more of
listen.
annoying.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, annoying. How does this psychology work? I think Arvind has turned on the camera. Hi, Arvind. Good to see you.
Hello. Yes.
So you were explaining something, Arvind. Please go ahead.
Yeah. As we are planning to make some more traps in here, which at the moment we have not developed.
Hmm.
But yeah, there will be some jump scares in the as we are planning on the maze. There will be some jump scares in the maze itself.
Yeah. I think sound is gonna be very important in your world. So
Yeah,
I think
actually.
yes. So you work on sound as well, and if there is something fun, so assign a funny or make sure the sound syncs. So that will really impact the experience of the player.
Yeah. A sound like got you. You are tricked now. Something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. Are you taking the inspiration from High on Life? I think
Actually, actually, I don't know that game. I have saw it in
it's
a
a
reel.
it's a gun. It's a gun
Level
which talks. The gun talks to the player,
No,
and
no, no,
it's very dead in a Deadpool manner where
no,
it
no, no,
shoots
not
at the
that game.
player.
Not that game.
Okay,
Not
It's
that game.
it's level devil.
okay, okay. Level Devil. Okay, I haven't heard of that game, but yeah, must be something similar. So you can check some. You take inspiration from that game as well. High on Life. It's a game where the gun talks and they basically just insult each other, and it talks like you have to shoot. The player has to do. It's very vague game, but yeah, I mean you can take a lot of inspiration.
Okay.
So okay. So how do you came up with this idea?
Uh, Actually, we have been trying many games. Okay, so it was just part of something just came into my mind. Like, yeah, let's just scatter some lanterns. Like watching anime, na, you get all sort of inspiration. There are
Yes.
dungeons. Yeah,
The anime watchers are actually becoming gamers. I mean, huge numbers. You can actually use anime characters. You know that. I mean,
yeah,
there are models on Sketchfab, which are
yeah.
basically
There are
anime material, and you can use it as a character. And with our recent custom character feature, you can actually integrate them. You just have to apply some animations from Examo, and you are good to go.
yeah.
So yeah,
But since it is FPP, we are not doing
Yeah.
that.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. But maybe as an NPC you can keep some. Again,
Yeah, we can keep.
it's
Yeah, we can
it's up to
place
you.
them some.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so we're gonna take the next participant sometime. So you guys can quickly introduce yourselves, what you do, and about your journey.
Basically, we both are final year students of BTech, doing BTech. My stream is electronics and computer science, and he is electronics and communications.
Okay.
Uh, we both are actually part of a club called as Club Multimedia in our college.
Mm-hmm.
And after joining there, we learned that there is something called as Blender. Then there's 3D modeling,
Okay.
animation, game development. Then we went on some hackathons, won some hackathons in the field of AR, VR,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
so
do
on.
you guys know Unity and Unreal, all these things?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
We, matlab, while making the VR apps, we use Unity only.
Okay, okay. So you have already made some apps. You can always, I mean, talk about what your projects have you done because people will watch your stream. So you can again, this is a
We have
nice chance to showcase your work.
we have actually made a I mean, there was a hackathon in Delhi, from IEEE. It was called, I mean, on the project was on real estate in VR. So we made an interior design where you can roam around the room in VR and can also change the color of the wall if you, I mean, the texture of the wall, and remove the, what is it called? Uh,
Furnitures.
yeah,
Yeah. So, apart from that, what do you guys feel about Dimension being a no-code platform? Because you have used other platforms as well.
I mean, it is great. Honestly, using Unreal, Unreal is also part no code, right? I mean, you gotta use the geometry nodes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so basically, I'm not much of a coder myself. I don't like coding that much.
Hmm.
No
Arvind
offense to
is.
anyone.
Arvind is a coder.
Well, not properly, but yeah, I have used Unity, but and also Unreal, but not much of a coding I have been using that.
Hmm. So
Only
for you,
geometric nodes.
how good is Dimension? Like, is it actually become? It is more like a Canva for gaming, which we are saying.
Yeah, it's kind of
Actually,
like that.
actually,
Yeah,
it is great. I mean, with some like within a year, you would have upgraded it enough for everyone to be using it.
And in months' time, you're gonna see a lot of different changes from
I
your
mean,
game.
I could see that. Like you added the health system, then again the custom character feature within like 2 days, right? Or maybe one
Yes,
day.
those features are, see, there are a lot of features are right there on the surface, and based on the community feedback, we're gonna put it out. Like, if you want this feature, okay, we're gonna sit, work, and publish that particular feature. But it's gonna work like that, and soon shooting mechanism will come, car mechanism will come, vehicle, and you just have to tweak
yeah,
certain things. So those will be again a huge boost. So in few clicks, you'll have a shooting game ready, in few clicks, you have a racing game ready there, and with certain configuration you have a multiplayer system ready with leaderboard. So that's what our vision is, and with the help of you guys, with your feedback and support and suggestions, we're gonna enhance the platform. So thank you again, guys. I wish the best of luck to you in your project. Really excited
Thank
to
you.
play your game, to have jump scares, have fun scare.
yeah,
Okay, okay, guys, chalo, bye, take
Yeah,
care.
bye. Thanks.
yeah. Bye.
Okay, so we're gonna have next participant. Okay, Dhruv is the next participant. Dhruv can join. So it's good to see people finding Zimension so helpful, especially from the art side and 3D artists. They're loving the platform so much. We are shipping the features faster than, our capacity, and it's good to see people making the use of our platform. Let's wait for Dhruv for 5 to 10 minutes. Let me see if there are any questions. Next participant is Dhruv. Think he'll join in a bit. You guys can ask questions until then. I'll try to address all your queries. Okay, he's here. Hi, Dhruv.
Hello, Zishan sir. Oh my God. Finally getting to meet you.
Hi, hi. We're gonna meet in person as well sometime. So, is anyone from your team is joining?
Vedant is one of my guys. I hope he'll be joining soon. I just sent in a link. He'll be joining soon.
Hmm.
Um, would you like me to turn my camera on or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, please. I want people to see you
So,
guys, you know. You're gonna get a lot of visibility. We will send
yeah,
all these clips to each participant so that they can also put it into
nice.
their
Like, nice. Nice
hard
to meet.
work.
Nice there.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. So,
So,
nice to meet you. So, before we begin, I just wanted to ask, like, what role do you play in Dimensions 3D?
so I am the founder and like co-developer of this
Oh,
entire platform. Yeah. Rest of the
okay.
team is supporting, with the social media or connecting with the
Wow.
users and everything. I think your team member is here. Hi
Yeah,
Vedant.
yeah.
You can also turn on your camera, Vedant, if
अभी
possible.
ठीक है एक मिनट एक मिनट
Right. So, how did you like come up with the idea of getting a web-based game development platform? Because usually it's like a software, right? So, I was like quite surprised by how featureful it was compared to some of the other ones.
So, yeah, so the basic idea is things are moving to web. I mean, I gave a technology talk on this topic a lot. Like, the user behavior is shifting from installing and using native apps to
Yeah,
building
yeah.
web application. I have even seen
Mm,
people using online notepad rather than the basic notepad Windows provide, right?
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So things are moving where you have to be web ready, and the different tools like Canva is there, Figma is there. They have already disrupted the market of creation, right?
Yeah,
Where
Photoshop is going down. Yeah.
I've been into 3D industry where I have expertise in visualizing 3D models on web, like WebGL, 3JS, and all those things. Then I
Oh,
found a
yeah.
gap,
Nice.
like yeah, I found a gap like why not we have a tool like Canva, where people can create straight games. But initially it was not for the game; it was more like a metaverse platform. It's a platform where you can create 3D content, right? And it should be super easy where you can pick and place items and manage
Drag
motion.
and drop.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
another thing
that
I really like the no code thing. That's really
yes,
good.
yes, because not everyone will know code, and due to this
Exactly.
AI and everything, people will
Yeah.
also start not to learn code because they see how the industry is progressing. There's no value in learning new
Yeah, yeah.
skills, right? AI is doing a lot of things. So, anyways, people will not bother much about coder. There will be less coders in moving forward. So, Dimension is a platform for future where will come. You'll just describe the idea, do some tweaking here and there, and by just adjusting the setting, you will have your world ready. And you can see we are already integrated some of the AI solutions as well. So this is where the
Hmm.
direction of game development looks like, and this is how I pursue and develop Dimension. And it's a community-driven
Yeah.
platform, so whatever feedbacks I'm getting from this game jam, I'm implementing them as soon as possible. In my best
Yeah, I did
capacity.
see some feedback in the Discord channels and stuff. So people are really active with it as well.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, and they are getting solutions. Like I'm personally connecting with people who are facing any challenges and issues. I'm fixing their problem in real time, whether it's from backend or,
Amazing.
directly editing the code, fixing their worlds if they screw up something,
Amazing.
right? And
Amazing.
and shipping the features if it's required for the game jam. I think I can still ship the UI feature in a day, but that won't be a nice thing to do because a lot of people have
Right now,
already
yeah, because the
yeah.
game people are more accustomed to what we already have.
So what we
So
are planning with after this game jam is after the results and all that. I've see the games were gonna be there. People will come and play. So
yeah.
you guys can actually elaborate your game with more feature, like get the
Hmm.
premium tier. So in this game jam, we are discouraging to buy premium plan and
Hmm.
get most feature. But after this, I recommend like people buy and get more support. We'll give you scaling support with
Yeah, I did. You
custom
go through
UI
the.
feature.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. There are quite some good features in premium. But yeah, unfortunately, right now, yeah, the money is the barrier. But maybe winning after winning the game jam or stuff, we'll look into it.
Yeah. So, I mean, we want people to thrive on this platform and publish their game on this platform. We're gonna own some IP. We are planning to collaborate to have
Yeah,
some
that would be great.
exclusive IPs as well, so that it will be like an OTT for games. Where an episode of game is released and the next chapter of the game is released. This is our planning for Dimension, where the creators are just focused on creating nice games, and
Yeah,
people
that's
will
true.
like I play for 5 minutes, I'm happy, then I'll switch to next game instead of just playing one game for time and time again.
Or forever.
because
Yeah,
that long
true, true.
yeah I want to break that cycle of long hours of gaming and keeping the live ops ready instead of you to create new games or update your games. That should be the moving way ahead, because attention span is getting very low, right? I mean,
Yeah, because of Insta and also
yeah,
makes sense.
exactly. So you have to make sure that you make a product for the future, and this is why we are working in this direction a lot. I do get a lot of hate from the legacy coders and developer, like this
Hmm.
this won't work, like the coding thing
Yeah, yeah,
won't work,
understandable.
coding that. But that's how the future will look like. I mean, tell me, like the patience level we have in the next generation.
Mm.
They
So
they would rather make a inferior game instead of coding for 8 nights straight away to resolve a bug.
fair,
The
fair.
speed of shipping a game or feature is very important, so that's why they will eventually use this platform. Time is the currency, nowadays.
Exactly. Like even I use Unreal Engine for my past game developments and stuff, and I just find that with all the coding and stuff, even that is somewhat of a no code, but still there is some sort of blueprinting, coding, and all that schematics, and that kind of
Yes.
is like a very hard thing to get into.
Even
So
Zimension has
yeah.
a visual scripting. It's not like full-fledged yet. Like you cannot do everything,
Hmm.
with slide and drag and drop. But it's
Hmm.
partly there, and that's how the UI gonna look like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's gonna be huge. Like let's say you will have to tell maybe AI to make a complete
Hmm.
script of your game, and
Yeah,
your events will be created and assigned automatically. Anyways, we can have a huge discussion about Dimension, but let's
yeah.
move on to
It's
your
a fresh
game.
breeze.
You can start
Yeah.
describing the
It's like
game, your
Yeah,
idea, and everything.
Dhruv,
cool.
you want to
So
present that?
I'll just showcase out with the like some of the features and some of the ideas that we have, and then I'll have Vedant present out whatever we have made, if
No,
possible. It's
I
still
can't
in kind of
present.
in the
My
early.
internet is pretty bad. Like whenever I move the
Okay, okay.
mouse,
I'll
that
just look
camera
into it. I
it's
already took up a bit of your time, so I'll just start presenting here.
Mhm.
Right. I hope you guys can see.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't find that.
So this is the theme that we went with. We were given two themes, Lost and Found as well as the three-level platformer. We thought, why not mix and match a bit? Go with something in the middle. We'll submit one for like whatever is the better one. So the idea was that we'll make like a 2.5D, 2D top-down shooter game. So I have images downside, and I'll showcase that as well, where you're basically like the gatekeeper of hell,
Mhm.
and some souls have escaped from hell all the way towards the overworld and the heaven. So
Okay.
your job or your goal is to basically navigate through hell and retrieve them while defeating any sorts of enemies or angels in the sense, and getting all these souls back. Right.
Okay. So
So
collecting
uh,
souls is like the primary objective.
Yes.
yes, the
Okay.
collecting all the souls is the primary objective, and all the secondary objective will be some side quests and stuff, and maybe exploring or chests and stuff. We were trying to figure that out.
Okay.
We went with like a three-layered design. So you have the hell, you have overworld, and you have heaven. Pretty self-explanatory. I have added some images for our team member's sake. So this is the picture of hell that we are going with, like all raw, red, dark skies, lava, magma at the bottom. For heaven, it was like golden rivers, trees and stuff, and bright stars and shit. And then this is your overworld. So you have your maps over here. You have green grass, blue lights. You get the basic gist of it. And that's what we went with. Our team is like a 5 to 10 member team, and we basically split all our work. So
Yes.
the first thing that came up was the enemy AI, and we assigned all of that. Like each and every single task has been assigned in our team properly. My own job is to basically make assets. So if I could showcase, this is some of the assets that I make in Blender, and that's my initials DJ. So this is what I've been working on. This is another asset for the sword that I thought I could just add in. I just realized that one other thing is I should probably go with a low poly model because loading it in might take higher time if it's a high poly model.
Yeah, yeah,
So that is another thing.
yeah. Having low poly is low poly items are like it's a bliss to have in dimension.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
should
Loads
always
up
go for
easier,
that.
looks good. Yeah, fits the theme.
It actually, see, the idea is again to have majority users play your game.
Be able to
If
play it.
it's able
Yeah,
to load
exactly.
in their device, then what's not good?
True, true,
Fully
true.
agree.
Yeah, yeah, that's another thing. So a bunch of my team members actually don't have like a high-end GPUs and stuff. So for them, something like Unreal Engine doesn't even open up. So for them, getting into like a dimension and all that, they were like quite a new experience. They were actually able to develop stuff for once. Yeah, so that's just great overall.
See your
As
world.
for let's just I need to switch my accounts. One sec. So I really like the dates of it. So we went on Independence Day. We had a whole 3 day holiday. We worked out on Friday. We worked out on Saturday, and yeah, well, so far. So our
Peace,
team's name is
peace, peace.
GQ. We're basically like a student led in TS University in Bangalore, and we just registered for the game jam.
Okay.
I like did some of the map design. I changed a little bit actually, just like to make it playable. So that's your character. As you can see, the church I added like an extra.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Just
So
and then the on the left
one other
side you
thing
can
was yeah. You have the gates to heaven. Of course, they won't be exact gates. We just made it so right now so that we can
so
debug it.
Hmm.
And if you go into heaven, so you get teleported.
small like cutscene, and then you
There's
get
like a small
teleported,
cutscene at the end.
Hmm.
So and then you can basically go into heaven.
and then
Right
walk.
now, heaven is still kind of in development. So that's how we are planning to do this.
That's a
And
very smart way to showcase that completely. And a lot of people were asking about the scene switch. Again, that feature is also
yeah,
coming very soon. But you guys
we
have
just
done
help
a
that.
really good job with that.
Yeah, yeah,
Creating a different level, completely blocking each other. So hell
yeah,
is actually, below a surface. So that also is
yeah.
helping. Heaven is
So
on the
you can
top.
see that.
Yeah, haven't done
Yeah.
top. We kept it like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is what we thought of. We improvised with what we had and we made it. Another thing that I really loved with about this thing is that you can basically have models imported in directly. So they're already pre-made models that we can use, as well as you can import models in without issues. I thought that
Yeah,
would have been an
so
issue, but once I got like accustomed to the features and stuff, it was pretty easy. So that's good.
I used your models over there, like the road and
Mhm.
ये terrain और lake. वो सब तुम्हारा है ना, तो
हाँ,
वो यूज कर दिया
हाँ, तो वो
और
बेसिकली एक लो पॉली का पूरा पैक है इसके अंदर which we
हाँ
Yeah.
actually purchased and you can so another announcement we're gonna make is so there are some collections you always in 3D model there are packs kits and collections so
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna have a feature where you can actually connect relevant joints. So let's say there is a road. So you will have an option to connect or directly pop in another extension of road. Either it's a turn or it's a straight path or it's a dead end.
Oh,
So that's gonna be
okay.
super easy, just like you have in like flowchart. We are working on it. It will
Got
take
it.
of course time, but this is like our plan. That way, world will building will be super easy.
Nah, nice, nice. That would be
look
great.
the player also like the man on the left,
Hmm.
that also we can interact actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
so we kept like that also a small extra.
Okay.
So you can see at the bottom.
You can press F if you want to zoom into that person. Sorry, T, not F. If T.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
changing this thing.
For Unity it was actually F, so I
F
got
is to
used to that.
focus, maybe, but Control F is there to focus. But if you press T, then it will zoom directly to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
person.
It says so right here. Camera mode for T, it switches down. We actually fixed the camera so that we actually want to do with a
Oh,
2.5V mode, and that's why it's
okay.
kind of like not probably not working. That's all.
Okay. If you set it to TPP, then it won't change.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Overall, really cool.
Also, if you really want to hide the plane above, you can make it disappear and appear when like player actually
Only
transitions
when
to it.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that way. If
We
you
thought
want
we
it
would go
clear.
with something like a blue, like a blue layer, so that kind of blends in without really, looking out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That way you may have to put something immersive because if there's a
Yeah, yeah.
shading, then people will catch like something is above.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah. But great, great concept, man. Great concept. So, which
Yeah.
theme is it? Again, it's a three-level platformer
Lost.
or it's Lost and Found? Well, I think so.
Right now we are going with Lost and Found because overall Lost and Found is the end goal is to find souls. So Lost and
Yeah.
Found suits it more than three-level platform.
Do we have something like any idea of like how the soul's gonna look like souls
Ideally, what
portrait?
we were thinking of is like orbs of fire and stuff that are gonna run around when you approach them.
Okay, how you gonna make sure that effect plays well in dimension? Because there's no particle effect. All you have is
Yeah,
animation
yeah, I know,
element.
I get it. Like, so, what we thought of is if we can have like a dynamic mesh. So basically, a mesh changing into another mesh, or maybe we make the mesh just disappear and another mesh reappear.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah, so that
That's
kind of
very
makes it
smart.
kind of look like it's an animation.
Yeah, yeah, that's very smart way to do that.
It is
All
smart.
right.
The only thing is, I think it's a bit inefficient. So we are still looking out for alternatives.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So, Dhruv, you can introduce about your studio organization, or if you have any website, any portfolio, you can do that in
So
5 minutes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We are basically a student-led club called
Mm-hmm.
G Cube in PES University RR campus.
Mm-hmm.
We are hosting our very own game jam in this September.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a statewide, so it's in Bangalore. We are going to be hosting a state level game jam. We are expecting a footfall of about 250 participants and over 5,000 spectators and stuff over the 24-hour course, as well as some guest and honor speakers. So if I can really get in touch with you, I would love to invite you over. Maybe we can talk it out over there.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. If you want me to come over there, if you want me to give a talk or something, or you want to collaborate with
Yeah,
Dimension,
I would
definitely
love,
I'm
we would
there.
love to have you. We would love to have you. So if I can connect with you somehow or something, maybe on your
Yeah,
contact and stuff.
sure. So there can be a special category for web games as well. I'm also trying my
Yeah, yeah,
best to
definitely. We can
do that
definitely
like
work
we
it
have
out
in
totally.
IGTC as well, the special
Yeah,
section
yeah,
for
yeah.
web games.
Yes,
Soon is
yes.
gonna be a big thing, but right now just the start, and you guys are driving the boat properly. Okay, so yeah, man, Dhruv,
Yeah.
it was amazing talking to you and
You
reviewing
too,
your
sir.
game.
You too, sir.
Yeah, so we're gonna chat more. Maybe we'll have another call sometime. I have to take another
Work.
participant. I think
Fair, fair,
this is
fair.
the final one.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
bye, man. Take care. Best of luck for the jam.
Yeah.
I hope you
Thank you.
have
Thank you
good
Thank
so
you,
much
sir.
for
results.
your time.
Bye.
Take care.
So who do we have next? Okay. So we have Indra Kiran, right? Hi.
Yes, sir.
Hi. What do I call you, Indra? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So hi, Indra. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah. So if possible, can you turn on your camera if you're comfortable?
It's camera not opening, sir.
Okay, okay. So you can directly share your screen and tell us about your game.
Yes, sir. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Basically, I have made this all setup in my mobile, sir, because I don't have laptop yesterday. My friend taken it.
Mm-hmm.
He returned it today 8 p.m.
So you developed this game on mobile phone?
Yes, sir. Every assets and yes, sir. Everything I have set up in my mobile.
Wow. Guys, can you see that this game is been made from mobile phone? It's quite unbelievable, man. Wow. Can you walk us through like what exactly is the game and how things will work?
Yes,
What
sir.
theme you have selected?
Yes, I am working on last and phone.
Mm-hmm.
Initial idea was player was a deaf and mute person, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So in this game there is no sound, only visually we can play.
Okay, okay. So what I have to find here?
Yes, sir. We, we have to find letters, sir, in this game,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
and we need to share this to people who believe it. Basically, this is our attack by
Mm-hmm.
attacked by terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
These are the dead bodies. Um,
Mm-hmm.
after collecting three letters, we will get photo to the victim's family, sir.
Okay, 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 okay.
Here we need to interact with them and interact with them so we can.
Okay, so these are the family members, right? And you have to interact with them. And what are the use of letters here, Indra?
They are the last letters, sir, before
Okay,
the
okay.
attacks.
Before, yeah, before dying, they wrote a letter, and you have to give the letter to their respective family members.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, how do I win this game? So by submitting all the letters to their family members.
Uh, just walking out of the room, sir.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
By
Oh,
NPCs also walk out, sir. In mobile, it not work. I will work now, sir.
okay, okay, no issue. So if you use very low poly assets and everything, then it will work in mobile as well. But I think the jury will check on PC. But if your game works in all device, then there's nothing best. So how do you came up with this idea, Indra?
Movies, sir. I saw a movie where hero tells we need love story of games.
Okay, 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 okay,
Get inspiration from.
okay, okay. What is the movie again? Sorry, I couldn't hear the name.
It's Maharshi, sir. Mahesh Babu.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Where are you from, Indra?
I'm from Andhra Pradesh, sir. Tirupati.
Uh, Andhra Pradesh. So, you are solo participant or do you have a team here?
Solo participant, sir.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. So, like, can you just tell us about yourself? What do you do? What's your plans?
I am recently graduated, sir.
Okay,
I am searching for internship and jobs in gaming industry.
okay, okay. So, you are passionate about developing games.
And sir, this is also I have from inspired from Ravan movies, sir. Shah Rukh Khan's.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Maybe you can make a replica of Ravan movie in Dimension someday. Are you a 3D artist or like a proper game developer or coder?
I am design and developer, sir.
Okay,
I
designer
am
and
learned
developer.
self thought.
Yeah, so maybe Dimension is the right platform where you can pick, you have picked up the right asset and you made this game without needing a 3D artist. That's really good to see. So, Indra, I think yeah, I like your game and I wish you the best, man. And do you want to say something about Dimension, like how it's helping you, or what is your honest opinion about this platform?
It's really works, sir. I tried it in mobile due to lack of laptop. My friend taken it out, so I tried it. It's have some lagging issues, sir. Apart from it, it worked really well, sir.
So Dimension is the only platform which works in mobile phone, even if the editor works in mobile phone.
Yes,
It's
sir.
one of the only platform which does that. So people are taking benefit out of it, and I'm very proud to see, a user made a game in Dimension. You are again a one of a kind participant here who made the game in Dimension, and I will cover this story for sure from our officials.
Thanks.
So, okay, we're gonna jump to the final participant if there are any. Let me check. And best of luck, yeah. Bye, Indra.
Thanks,
See you.
sir. Bye.
Bye. This guy developed the game from mobile phone, guys. Can you believe that? That's huge. Okay, guys. So he was the final one. So I'll be ending the live stream right now. I guess I have addressed all the known issues you guys are facing, but keep posting and keep messaging on the community group, and we will resolve all of your problems and guide you if you are getting stuck. So, bye, guys. Take care. I hope you had fun. You like the participation.